fallen between two styles when it comes to choosing which club he wants to manage.
Up, really.
Morning, Alan.
Morning, how are we, Rupert? I take it us down to Ascot today with a few of your chums?
I'm ready, absolutely, why not? And
Really, why not? You're supposed to be working, Rupert. You're not going down there to pleasure yourself.
Can't say that. Can't say that.
Tremendous clip.
Poor old Rupert. And yeah, we're perplexed.
Call Jeffrey Boycott and have your say now on 08704 20 20 20.
Right, David Lloyd I have on the phone. David?
That's worth it. You've got to play that twice, though. It's a two-player.
Point.
Lloyd.
Call Jeffrey Boycott and have your say now on 08704 20 20 20.
Right, David Lloyd I have on the phone. David?
Jeffrey, how are you? Jeffrey, what's wrong with you, mate?
David, Jeffrey, are you not well? Boy, my right. Jethro, never mind Jeffrey. Do you travel to watch them?
I do. Last season I went 5 times.
That's not too far. It's not too far, is it? Birmingham from Glasgow.
The No Nonsense Sports Breakfast with Alan Brazil and Mike Parry, direct from Royal Lytham Sedans on Talk Sport.
Yep, they'll be coming up any minute.
Normally have a bit of the music, and Alan and Mike. 1, 2, 3. Morning! No, but apparently not. There we are. This is what you're getting at home.
I was listening to this live. I was thinking, where are they?
Well, that goes on for about... We'll fade it now.
About a minute, I'd say.
It goes on for about a minute, that music, and no sign of Alan and Mike. So I think they went off and they went to a break, didn't they?
Yes, I think they did.
Went to an ad break, and after the ad break, they came back to this.
Alan Brazil and Mike Parry on the No Nonsense Sports Breakfast with John Smith on Talk Sport.
Good morning from Royal Lytham. We just made the dash down up to have a quick look on the first tee and the first green, and already, these stairs are murder.
They certainly are, Al. There you go, Al. We've just spotted the man who's got the honour of hitting the first ball in the 130th Open here at Royal Lytham St Anne's. Our Japanese friend, Hidemichi Tanaka. This is his 3rd Open Championship, Al. Doesn't have a terribly distinguished record. He's played 6 rounds of golf in the Open in all, but I'm afraid he's never really got beyond the cut.
That's right, Alan's on the old lung machine now. Now, late...
I'm phoning, about Craig Brown's selection for the Scotland squad.
Yep.
He must know that Hearts have got a good team. We get Colin Cameron in the squad, Stephen Presley.
Yep.
I just don't know why for at least 3 seasons he's been ignoring Antti Niemi.
Antti Niemi?
Aye, I don't know why he doesn't get a game.
For Scotland?
Aye.
He's from Finland.
He's what?
He's Finnish, isn't he?
He's not finished. He's only 28.
No, not finished. He's from Finland.
What do you mean?
That's what his nationality is Finnish. He's from Finland.
He's not Scottish?
No.
Oh, I thought he was Scottish.
Here we are.
Oh, yes.
Not Finnish. He's only 28.
Good old Auntie Naomi.
I really had high hopes for Fulham this season. I saw them play against Arsenal at home, and they got sort of well beaten in the end, but you've definitely got some terrific pace up front with Louis Mortar Bauer.
Mortar border. It's a university.
A porky pig, wasn't he, then?
Can happen.
It can happen.
9:33, 3 till 10 o'clock. Alvin Martin in the chair with Rob Beasley of the world.
Rob Beasley of the world.
Of course, of the news of the world.
Of the news of the world.
But he just that moment, he just couldn't remember, and he knew he came from somewhere.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrong, was he? He's of this world.
In the days before, Mike worked with Aaron.
Blood on the bum. I've got a bit of quaz under my mouth.
That quaz on the mouth can cause you to lose your memory of the incident, but Graham treats it in a sort of sporty way.
He certainly does.
There's no racecourse near that, so I don't know.
No, that's right, yeah, Mousel, but there was, I remember people lost at sea in a tragedy down there, weren't there, not so long ago. Yeah, very, very disappointing indeed.
Like a 2-1 defeat at Leicester.
Terribly disappointing.
So disappointing.
Not a bad day.
Yeah. Apparently.
Let's go to London and Neil. At the moment, no one disagreeing. Neil, good morning. Welcome to Talk Sport.
Good morning, Alan.
Hi.
Greetings to a fellow Celt.
Thank you.
I was sorry the Kilted Warriors weren't in Euro 2000.
Well, they were close, but I'm not sure how well Scotland would have done as well when you look at that last 4.
It's very questionable. On the general point, I would say that sport has become far too pressurised and high profile.
Right.
And I would say that sport needs a completely new direction. In fact, I think the whole world needs a new direction to simplify it and get back to the simple, innocent little things of life. And believe it or not, Alan, I think it soon will get it with the second coming of Christ too.
Right, take your point, Neil. Let's go down to what? Peter. Take your point, on to Peter. Take your point now. The second coming of Christ. And
Boy, Jesus.
Yeah. What a player, mate. Anyway, now this one. This is Mike. Sorry, this is Alan.
Millwall chairman Theo. Is that right? Paphitis? I'm sure it's longer than that.
There we are. I'm sure he goes Paphitis. You say you didn't. You talk it up in your head.
Now it's West Indian legend Desmond Haynes. Good morning, Desmond.
Good morning, Alan. How are you doing?
Very well, Desmond. I've got to be whispering here as Darren Clark just looks down the first fairway. But Lara, he's had a few problems, Desmond. Is it a hamstring problem?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what it is, but I understand that he was struggling a little bit. But as I said before, Alan, I think Lara wants to do well on this tour. It's a very, very big tour for him. He had a break and he didn't do particularly well in the last couple of away tours. So he really wanted to do well and he wanted to get back up there and also, try to get back to that #1 position in the world as a batter.
Of course. Now the applause for Darren Clark on the first. He's the caddy's favourite. All the money is on Darren Clark here at the old course at St Andrews. Darren just looking down the first. Lets one go. We'll wait for the applause. And Darren, well, where's that one gone, Boxy? Sorry, Desmond, hang on.
He was in a phone box as well.
Hang on, Desmond. The old pips were going. Oh, can't remember.
It's gone 9:32. Don't forget Andy Day coming up at 10 o'clock here on the Sports Breakfast. 9:32. Tiger after the ball on the left-hand side. 9:32 here on talksport.
What time was it again?
9:32. The thing is that
Quality, that one.
Oh yeah, that clip's been played so much it's go complete distort over altogether.
I'm always ready to coach anybody from international to schoolboy cricketers. Because I feel an obligation to do so. In spite of all my troubles, I know I owe the game of cricket a great deal, and I'm willing to put something back.
Yes, what?
Well, it's a couple of Fred's reports. Probably our favourite in a moment, but first, this was another one that we all quite liked.
There was no welcome at Headingley for me anymore. The year after I retired, I dropped in to ask for a couple of tickets for a test match, and the secretary asked me what made me think I was entitled to tickets. I told her that 67 tests and 307 test wickets seemed a fair reason.
You got paid, though?
But I would be happier if she stuck them up her backside and walked out.
Oh, nice.
That'd be difficult, wouldn't it? Think.
You wouldn't be able to use them.
Buying his spares.
Oh, dear.
Just be easy to anyway. Now, yes, this is probably our favourite. It's quite sad, really, but Fred, I don't know.
Well, it's his first marriage that went wrong.
His first marriage went wrong, but he's very happy now, and he admits he did stray. Or he kind of.
Well, he put it in his own terms.
Yeah, he certainly did. Here he is, Freddie Truman.
If things were going better for me on the cricket field at the end of the 50s, they certainly weren't at home. In fact, my marriage was beginning to break up. On reflection, I suppose it was inevitable. I met Enid in 1951 at a cocktail party given by her father, who was the mayor of the Scarborough at the time. We married in 1955 and set up a house in West Ayton outside Scarborough. The first 5 years or so passed by happily enough. I worked hard at trying to make the marriage a good one. I believed in family life and had been raised to regard marriage as a contract for life. There was nothing I could do about it, being away from home when we travelled to play other counties. And the 6-month tours abroad placed a tremendous strain on our relationship. Cricketers are human. When you're used to a healthy marital relationship, it's more than flesh and blood can stand to go without sex for 6 whole months.
Contract for life.
Enid never accused me of sleeping with other women on the tours, but she was an intelligent woman and must have known that I had had the odd bird.
Bring it back to Christmas again.
Yes, old Fred. Now, because we're not going to play this other bit, are we?
No. Well, I mean, I know in Fred's mantra every day.
Have you done any coaching since you left the game at all?
No, I once said to a couple of young bowlers about do this, do that, and they said to me, all our yesterdays, so I said, get on with it, and that was the end of it.
All right.
And I watch people today bowling, I don't know who's coaching them.
So you didn't feel an obligation to do so or anything like that, really?
No, not at all.
There we are, so we can do it in the end. Anyway, thanks to Fred for the entertainment.
Yeah, we've still got quite a bit left of the other one. Liam said to me, we're only on...
Everybody clear your throats and away we go.
Jingle all the way, oh what fun it is to jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, one-horse open
Can't you put a Christmas...